harsh reality of cancer. Here at Neighborhood Physiology, we take a deeper look at health and proper physiological function. Understanding that the physical, the mental, and the spiritual are intertwined in an inseparable way is key to demanding what you want. One must nourish all three to thrive. There is no hierarchy in this human trinity. My goal is to share insight on the possibility of living unrestricted while simultaneously improving physical, mental, and spiritual health. Join us for another week of Neighborhood Physiology. Welcome back, another week of Neighborhood Physiology. Now, I'm just here to tell you got to depend on yourself. Like, I'm one of those ones, I love God, I appreciate God, I understand that there's a creator, understand there's an alpha and an omega. Even though I can't comprehend the beginning or the end, I don't know what the beginning of my life was like. I don't know what it's like to be 1 or 3. I don't know what it's like to face death per se. But I do know I got to depend on myself. You got to look at the signs. You got to understand every day the sun rise. If you're in Florida, maybe Georgia like me, you're going to have 12, 13, maybe 15 hours of sunlight. You got to get an understanding of that. And you got to use it to demand what you want in this life. That's all you got to do. You got to study. You got to learn. You got to grow. And then you demand what you want. You can't depend on nobody. It's not your mama's fault. It's not your wife's fault. It's not your husband, your sister. Ain't nobody's fault for yours. It's not the fact that you had children too young. It's not the fact that your money wasn't never right. It's not nobody's fault but yours. You got to understand that. You got to depend on yourself. Like, I love God. I'm hopeful. I'm faithful. But God, I'm not naive enough to believe God won't allow my wife to have cancer. Like, my wife, I have seen cancer eat away at her body, destroy her body. Only thing I can think of is Nat Geo. When a pack of hungry lions, they going at it. They trying to devour something while it's still alive. But I'm that wild beast. I'm coming in head down. You can't have nothing I got. You can't take nothing I got. While I'm alive, I'm going to do everything in my power to live the life I want to live. And that's what you got to do, everything in your power. You understand that there's a winter, there's a spring, there's a summer, there's a fall. You got to understand that life is real, life works in cycles, there's patterns, there's science that you can depend on that can help you out. But you got to demand what you want. You got to depend on yourself. You can't depend on no one. I was the poster child for being like the good son, the good brother, whatever you want to call it, the good family member, until I decided to go against the grain. Then everybody and anybody will cut you off. Everybody and anybody, when you need them the most, they'll let you down. That's why you got to depend on yourself. I'm all about relationships. I'm all about love. Matter of fact, shout out my dog, my brother, Kenny McCants. I see y'all here. Keep doing your thing, man. You give me motivation. I'm all about you depending on your own self. You trusting your own self enough to demand the life you want. Like today, right now, I'm 31 years young. I remember transitioning from 29 to 30. You know, the dirty 30. What you gonna do? You gotta do something big. You gotta do something spectacular. So I decided, like, what I'm gonna do? I know I'm gonna push myself to the limit. Like, I stay in pretty good shape, but I'm not no marathon runner or nothing, right? But I decided I'm gonna run 12 miles. So every mile, through all the pain, through all the agony, through all the rain, everything, just happened to be one of them days I kept pushing, cramped up, legs hurting, throat hurting, mouth scratching. I pushed through and I made my 12 miles and I stood up like, I'm demanding what I want. I'm going to live the life I want to live. And you got to do the same thing. It's just a mindset. It's just a concept I'm giving you. You are in control of your own life. You control of this flesh, this physical body. You are in control of it. You can decide what you want to do, but you got to depend on yourself. This year, I got to take it to a new level, right? So I said, man, I'm going to challenge myself. I'm a real herbalist, right? But I'm going to go 14 days, the first 14 days of the month, no herbs. 2 weeks, no herbs, right? So today the 14th, I'm 10 days, no herb. So what that mean? I wasn't perfect. Matter of fact, I ain't even do 10 days in a row. I did 3 days. Then I stuck my middle finger up, man, bump that. I'm still gonna be who I wanna be. I'm still gonna have the life I wanna live. I pushed myself enough. I'm just gonna coast. Then I woke up like, no, you gotta depend on you. If you can't depend on you, you can't depend on nobody. So I went off for 3 or 4 days, right? And I decided like, no, I'm finna go the whole 14. I gotta depend on myself. I'm gonna prove to myself, I'm gonna prove to God, I'm gonna prove to whoever wanna know that I'm in charge of this life. Can't nothing stop me. The devil himself can't stop me. I looked the devil in his face and told him he can't come hard enough. Life can't come hard enough to break me. How can you talk like that, bro? You tripping. I'm just not scared. What is there to be scared of? I depend on myself. I understand I'm in control, so I do and live how I need to live to get what I want. I'm 7 days straight, right? 7 days, no herb. I got 7 more to go. Time will tell. Time will tell who really in charge. Time will tell who really demanding what they want to. Time will tell. I'm just him. I'm just here to slap you in the face. You seen the movie, right? Godfather, Don Corleone. Today is the day of my daughter's wedding. You can have anything you wish for. He went to him like, you know the policy, you know the routine. What you want? Immediately start moaning and whining. And my guy, Mr. Corleone, he slapped him in the face. First thing you got to do is man up, woman up, father up, brother up, mother up, whatever you got to do. Be that real mother, be that real husband, be that real wife, be that real friend, a friend to yourself. And do and demand exactly what you want. I'm here for you. I'm here to tell you to wake up and decide to be what you want to be. Decide to have the health, more importantly, the health. Health is true wealth. So I'm here to tell you. It's just a choice. It's a decision to be healthy. It is a decision to be healthy. Like, hit me up. My email is in the description. I am your neighborhood physiologist. I'll see you next week.
That's how you do push-ups.